Smile. The man who killed Patrick, Marty Sheargold. And the woman who didn't cry, Brooke Satchwell. And please welcome your host, Lawrence Mooney.
This is a Dirty Laundry Live. It's a week that reminded us you can become famous for all sorts of reasons. Step up Queensland MP Peter Dowling, who sent his mistress a photo of his penis dunked in a glass of red wine. Thank you, Peter. I guess red wine does go with meat. Dowling has apologised to his family for the shame and embarrassment he has caused. What about everyone who's ever shared a glass of wine with him? Serious questions have also been raised over allegations he misused travel allowances, but he put his cock in a glass of wine. Right in it. Took a photo and sent it to his mistress. What a champion. And last night, Offspring viewers were devastated by the death of much-loved character Dr. Patrick Reed. This ranks up there with the biggest deaths in Australian TV history, like Molly from A Country Practice, Grace in The Sullivans, and Ben Elton live from planet Earth. Wow, what a stinker. And viewers are right to be furious with Channel 10. They kill off Patrick Reed, yet somehow Andrew Bolt is allowed to live. It's another murder joke. This is Dirty Laundry Live! Welcome to the show, everyone, and hello to our guests, Zoe, Marty.
Moon Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
Brooke, hello.
Hello, Lawrence.
And Tony Martin, welcome to Dirty Laundry Live for the first time.
Yeah, thanks, Lawrence. I've been given a list of words I'm not supposed to use.
Yes.
Felching was at the top of... I did see last week's show, and I just need
And you're
to...
none the wiser?
I need to know that you're going to be keeping it in your pants, I think.
No, the pants are on this week.
Did you check Twitter after that?
No, I don't read Twitter because I
Right.
spent a lot of time replying to Twitter.
Right, the most common comment after that photo of you was, need some manscaping.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see that?
It was a very hairy undercarriage, Joe.
Have you been
It
running...
was 13 years ago when a more full of pubic bush was okay.
Men were men. Men were men.
Men were men.
Before
and-
people got the Manscaped gardeners in.
Yeah, but it was...
Is that Jamie Jury time?
It was very silky and well kempt. I had a curling iron back then. You can join in on Twitter, Facebook and our Z-Box page. Send us your messages of love and appreciation. Now, Brooke...
Yeah, I'm just thinking of you with a bottle of Salon Selectives now. I'm just a bit... Yeah. And
It's not going to happen overnight, Brooke, but
it will
happen.
It will.
It definitely will happen. Now, I've been watching promos of Wonderland coming up.
Yes, it's getting very close now. We actually launch on the 21st, so it's very exciting.
And a lot of young, beautiful people, and I include you in that number.
That's very kind.
Let's have a look at the promo.
Okay.
This is a story about our friend Tom.
Me. He's one of the best blokes you would ever hope to meet.
Though he does have a habit of hooking up with his female flatmates.
Oh, that Tom. He started.
They gave me an ultimatum. No sleeping with any flatmates for an entire year.
Tom? Bloody Tom!
So many stories going on in this block.
This is just one of them.
Australian drama has a new address.
It all happens in here. Tom, Brooke, Grace. Bloody Tom.
Wonderland. Coming soon to 10.
Wow, that was very generous. Very generous. We are looking for some diversity on Channel 10, some diversity on air. I think you could
A lot of young,
Guernsey.
beautiful people in that promo.
Yeah.
Young, beautiful
people.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Reclining people.
So what have you been up to this week? Have you
I've been doing that.
Yeah?
Yeah, all week. Getting ready to promote it,
Have you
shooting
been
it.
pursuing your other love?
Alfresco
Processed
sex.
meats.
Oh, processed meats. Alfresco sex, processed meats. Which one could it be?
Well, alfresco sex, you do a lot of alfresco sex in this, don't you?
I do. But speaking of processed meats, I actually... I do share a bit of a sausage history with our friend here.
With me?
I don't know if you remember.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you do remember, but I think it was about back in 1997. You put
Right.
out a call on your then radio show.
I was on the radio.
It was on the radio, and you put out a request for someone to stand at our Night of Nights, television's Night of Nights,
Right.
and insert the word sausages
Really?
into their acceptance speech.
Oh.
Oh, yes, we do something to do with Dave O'Neill.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your motive was, and
Yeah,
that's what I'm
right.
keen to find out tonight.
And you were involved in this?
Well, see, I genuinely, personally have a deep love of processed meats.
Right.
Like, sincere. It's always sounded really bad to go out to breakfast and say, can I have an egg and bacon muffin and a sausage on the side?
Yeah.
But it's said with all sincerity and honesty.
Let's just cut to the chase. You love sausage.
I love sausages.
You love
And you
fat,
did this.
Do you indeed love sausages, or was that just... I did it. I threw out sausages. I think I slightly stumbled on the word.
And this was on Martin
I did it
Loy
for you.
in
All right,
1997. Surely you would have got a concrete blonde triple pack. Surely there would have been an ace of
A meat
base
tray.
treat.
Maybe.
Okay,
Would've
this
been
is a
nice.
quiz,
Really?
so...
He doesn't remember.
Thank you very much. No, he has no idea.
This isn't going to air, surely.
But remember, it is a quiz, and let's get on with it. I would like to say thank you to Peter Dowling for starting the show off, and
Oh, no.
here's to him.
Oh, not again.
Oh my God, Moonman.
Clap that.
That's just a bit of fun, mate.
Don't clap
Don't
that.
clap that.
I'll send you all a photo later.
Yeah.
Marty,
Yes, mate.
on what TV show did Lindsay Lohan make her first post-rehab appearance this week?
Look, I want to say it was either Oprah, but I also know she did a bit of Chelsea Lately.
Chelsea Lately is correct.
Okay.
She was the guest host and did a great job hosting.
Yeah.
She delivered more than a few jokes at her own expense. She looks happy.
Beautiful hair. God,
Her
she's
skin
got
looks radiant.
gorgeous hair.
She's sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can anyone here remember the last time they were sober? Not really.
I've had some big nights.
And that's what happens when you give yourself a chance. So hopefully Lindsay will make it. She's not going to make it.
She's not going to make it, mate. No, she is a couple of drinks away from just mayhem and disaster.
I don't know why we're laughing, because we want her to make it. But mayhem and disaster, they're the fun things in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was... I mean, I think she does seem like she's kind of genuinely making a go of it.
Yeah.
She was good. Did you guys watch the Chelsea Lately thing? She was
No,
quite
didn't
good.
see it.
She actually looks
Quite
very
funny.
together. She actually looks like she's got something going on. But, yeah, like you say, 2
It's
days,
her mum and
3
dad that
days.
are the problem. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
no
really?
one is more mental than her dad.
Yeah, but
He is-
Oprah has taken her under her wing, giving her good advice. She's going to appear on Oprah, and then she's making a reality series with Oprah. So, you know, Mummy's given her some
That's
good
going to
advice
take the
there.
pressure off. That's
That
good.
is, and a bit of...
Yeah.
No one's watching.
No.
She has been court-ordered that, like, she has to attend rehab session. Like, she has to attend counselling 3 times a week.
Yeah, and she's
this
moving in with a sobriety coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a week,
I
though,
slurred
mate.
that. Sorry, sobriety coach.
You're blind.
My body actually physically rejected the word sobriety. I tried to say, it was just a sobriety coach.
Yeah, but the sobriety coach is for a week. I mean, I'm not
Only a
an
week.
expert on...
No, she's going to crash and burn, but
Yeah.
she
Well,
is...
how long has she been in rehab? Do we know?
She was 90 days.
90 days.
90 days
Is
in
that really
rehab.
going to do the trick?
Well, she left rehab because she had to go into detox. That's what I was told. Straight from one to the other. It's a rigorous schedule.
Yeah.
Don't you detox before you go into
I'm
rehab?
not sure. I think they combine them
Traditionally, you do.
now. But I think it's a bold move to host the Chelsea Handler show. And I saw an interview where she said she didn't want to, you know, have a soft ride. She wanted to do everything that Chelsea Handler herself would normally do. So she opened with 10 minutes of Lindsay Lohan jokes. Straight in.
And I think, yeah, it'll be like plain sailing once she, you know, starts making those big bucks and gets right back into an industry riddled with cocaine.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
She'll be fine, mate. Be nice to see her do some acting at some point.
Maybe she should just lie low.
We're giving you
Bang!
Look out!
10 points.
an early pun point.
That.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just... did you just
I
think...
got bored of what everyone else was saying. I just started punning.
Zoe, Scottish actor Peter Capaldi was this week announced as a new Doctor Who. That's not a question, that's a character. Zoe, what number Doctor does this make him?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he's... is he like 11 or 12 or something?
He is, in fact, number 12.
12? Jeez.
So...
Who's your favourite, Merman?
Oh, I'm a bit of a Tom Baker fan.
I'm a Tom Baker too.
It's the scarf, isn't it?
Why don't we-
Yeah, it was the scarf. And Pertwee I liked as well.
So if he's number 12, what does that make him? The...
Baker's dozen?
No.
Doctor?
It makes him the 12th.
The 12th Doctor.
How do you say
I don't know.
12th?
12th.
It's one of those words that once you start saying it, you're not really sure whether you've got
Whether
it
you
right or
should
not.
say the 12th.
Say it again.
12th.
It's not like an elf. It's not 12th.
12th.
The new Doctor was revealed... I'm sorry, I'm just bullying you. But I'm really... I am bullying you in the workplace.
There is a bit of that going on.
And it's awesome.
I'll
It's
put in a
illegal.
report about that.
The new Doctor was revealed in a worldwide live TV special that aired here at 4 a.m. on Monday morning, which got 150,000 viewers, all sitting there to check out the new regeneration. And there he is, the man who previously was Malcolm Tucker in The Thick of It.
Let's hope he's going to be using the same approach on the show. I've had enough of these sabre fucks. Hear a line like that. I thought there might be some Doctor Who talk tonight, so an hour ago I decided to have a look at the Doctor Who Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Still loading. I don't know if you've been to the... Imagine how contentious the editing of the Doctor Who Wikipedia page would be.
Oh, they would all be on.
25 people in different countries, all looking like me, all going, no, I think you'll find. Imagine.
Well, 150,000 of them in this country, Tony.
Yes.
They're up at 4 a.m. on Monday, just pocket full of pencils.
Who's it going to be?
Who's it going to be?
Who's it going to be?
Now...
I've never really watched Doctor Who. It was written by L. Ron Hubbard, though.
That's
wasn't
right.
it? Yes.
When we were kids, that was it. You'd come home from school and it was it Doctor Who then the goodies, or was it the other way around?
Yes.
Now... Well, I was never a fan of Doctor Who.
Neither was I.
No,
And I said that to our series producer this morning. I'm not a fan of Doctor Who. And he said,
I just liked his attitude to life. He had a bit of spunk and he had a really good offsider. I think it was Leah, or she was a brown-haired woman. She was...
Was it Brooke?
She was just objectified.
he had a really good offsider.
Yeah.
It was a brown-haired woman.
She was just a
her
woman
name
with
or
brown
any other
hair, mate.
defining characteristic. You were saying that you hope that Peter Capaldi carries over a bit of Malcolm Tucker into Doctor Who. Well, the internet is in fact beaten us to it. Here's a little bit of Malcolm Tucker from The Thick of It, playing or mashed in with Doctor Who.
What happened to me?
Well, fucking time travel, Jess. You're fucking enough. You need to learn to shut your fucking cave. Bend down, pick up any fucking weapon you can, and twat the fuckery out of the... What the fuck is this Tinker soldier cunt?
Run, you clever boy.
Oh, fuck off! What's a fucking robot? I want you to make a bomb and explode it today. Life is interesting at last. I've been so fucking bored for the last 2 years. It's the end of the world as we know it. You are a mouse.
Thank the sweet Lord for the internet. Don't you just love it? Yeah. You are a mouse in a maze. Brooke.
Yes.
Which Australian celebrity this week described himself as white trash royalty?
Oh, fittingly so.
Quite a handle, white trash royalty.
Personalised moniker for our friend Kyle Sandilands.
It is, in fact, Kyle Sandilands. It was all part of a feature in The Good Weekend where Kyle was described as Mr. Sensitivity. In the lead-up to Australia's Got Talent, producers at Channel 9 are obviously trying to sell a softer Kyle Sandilands. So he spends the article revealing his more sensitive side, like he goes to the toilet naked, but hates seeing himself in the giant mirror facing his toilet.
What?
Yeah.
Is that actually in the article?
That's in the article. My favourite part of the article was they asked him what was the last book he read.
Yeah.
And it was The Secret. And then they said, what was the book you read before that? And he said, Digger Sat on the Mat in primary school.
Well, don't forget there was that NW or one of those spreads about him asking Tamara Jabber to be his wife in the toilet. Do you remember that photo shoot where he was sitting on the toilet presenting her with the engagement ring?
And she dumped him.
And she, well, I don't know the ins and outs of the end of it, but, you know, I've always described him as Australia's Elton John because whenever I see him, he's always wearing a velour tracksuit.
But he loves the trackie.
Who doesn't?
But in that article, it said that at his house he has 13 gold toilets.
Does he really?
That's right.
So it wouldn't...
Why all the toilet talk? What's this?
Why it's 13...
He's pretty obsessed with toilets.
Has he just learned how to use it or something? Like, honestly...
If you're sitting on a gold toilet, though, do you, for your own amusement, sing Golden Brown?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Does knowing these things about Kyle make more people watch him? That's what I want to know. Or listen to him, or engage with him.
I didn't like him, but then I heard about the toilet.
Then I heard about him.
I kind of love him. I think that there needs to be, you know, an agitator like Kyle out there, someone to stir it up. It's pretty bland, FM radio. I mean... With all due respect, Marty.
No, but he is a survivor, and more than that, he's been incredibly successful over the longest time. So love him or hate him, he's very good at his job. If his job is, you know, what he's good.
But essentially, you can't blame Kyle for his listenership either, especially when they've got competitions like piss your pants for an iPod. That's genius.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you thinking I could do that?
Did everyone just do it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
ABC
it.
doesn't have that money for that, so hold it in.
But whenever there's an article about Kyle Sandilands, it's always only about 3 paragraphs in where someone starts talking about how he apparently used to live in a bin.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, he was homeless.
And there's always a lot of dispute. Did he live in the bin for a year? Some people say it was only for 4 hours. I think what he's got to do is just go and move into a bin now.
Correct.
And live there for a year,
Yeah.
and then put all this talk behind him.
There are no...
It could be a giant McMansion bin. It could have a gold toilet.
Yeah.
Just back to the bin.
It's like Sandilands' whole backstory has been made up by, like, people in primary school trying to tease him. It's like, you lived in a bin and you love the toilet.
What about the excess of Kyle Sandilands' life? He's got 3 Rolls Royces. He's got his, 13 gold toilets.
Mate, he's done all right.
You worked in FM radio for a while, Tony. What was your greatest excess?
An unlimited number of Nickelback CDs, as people know, is the right of everyone who works in commercial radio.
I love your pants around your feet, Ty.
Of course.
Is that your favourite Nickelback song?
They're all, each one as good as the next, I would have thought. We can all agree on that.
And you, Marty, what about your greatest excess? How many toilets have you got?
I've got heaps. I mean, I've done all right. There's no point pretending I haven't.
How much do you earn?
Heaps.
He's got a heater that's also a stereo. He took me to his dresser and said, look, it's a heater and it's a stereo.
OK.
That's not his.
Is that the ABC?
Well, I could buy it if I wanted to, but...
I just don't think that's a safe combination.
No.
It's not.
It's really a stupid thing to put together. Remember the internet fridge, Tony?
Yeah, ridiculous.
That was, for me, was like, what am I going to eat today? Hang on, I'll Google it.
Plus, you can take that heater if you want. You can just flog anything from this joint.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty lax out the front.
Now to something very serious, and I do want you to take this seriously. Marty, which international conflict broke out on Jennifer Aniston's leg this week?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
An international conflict broke out on her leg.
An international conflict? It's not the Cold War, because that's just started today.
It is a war.
It is a war?
It is World War Knee.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
According to NW magazine, Jennifer Aniston was very upset when they snapped this photo of her knee wrinkles, or as NW have called them, ninkles.
That doesn't...
Look here, it's on the thigh.
Are they naturally occurring ninkles?
I mean,
is that something
it's just a bit of saggy skin there.
I think she was upset because she's like, God, I've been working in this industry making pretty funny stuff forever, and that's the
reward I get.
Yeah,
ninkles.
Oh,
I don't believe that photo, though, man.
No, but hold on a moment. She's got ninkles, and I don't think that we should be saying she hasn't got ninkles.
Okay. Can we have a look at the photo again?
Can we have a look at the ninkles photo? Because sometimes...
Look, it's on the thigh. Those are thinkles.
Yeah, you're right, son.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, you're right. They're thinkles.
Dr. Martin, you invented boots as well, didn't you?
I did, those were mine.
Yeah.
So it's a knee with wrinkles and ninkles.
Last
week
right.
we saw your testinkles, I think. I was going to get through everybody,
I think what you saw was a bad case of scrinkles.
You can have them ironed out now.
Yeah, with some scrotox.
Yes. Yeah.
Scrotox! That is awesome work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't want to overuse scrotox.
Because it just, wow. How long?
and you lose all the expression.
You lose the ability to scrotally emote.
Your balls used to smile.
OK, I think... Just got a call from the censor. And we've used our limit.
He wants to know where you got the scrotox from, that's why.
Yeah. OK, let me move this along. It's summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so there's lots of celebrity flesh on display. And you know what that means? You open up the mags and all you get is bikini bodies and diet stories.
Yeah.
Loads of diet stories.
Okay, it's time to work out. Work out how many diet stories were in this week's biggest gossip magazines. In Who, Christina Aguilera has lost heaps of weight through yoga and hiking. In OK, Heidi Klum balances family, work, and exercise. So why can't you? But hey, buy lean cuisine. And Christina's lost heaps of weight using chef-prepared meals. In Famous, that guy from True Blood has published a fitness guide, and the model whisperer reveals his toning secrets. Cut calories the clever way, and Christina's lost heaps of weight through surgery. In NW, AJ Rochester has to diet or die. Snooki's lost her baby belly, this chick wears a corset, Britney's into energy drinks, and Christina's lost heaps of weight using portion control. Hey, sleep yourself slim, you lazy fuck. And a new idea, Rowena Wallace has lost 15 kgs. Melissa Bell had a gastric balloon implant, and Christina Aguilera has won her body battle thanks to all of the above. Of 76 feature articles, 20% were diet-related. A third of those were Christina Aguilera's diet-related, and it all makes you feel really bad about yourself. Until you remember, you're not AJ. Thanks, AJ.
So it's just a salient reminder that those mags are constantly peddling the diet, the body image, you're too fat, you're too skinny.
Yep.
And sometimes you're just right. I wish they'd leave me alone.
Portion control. Had anyone... It's just eating less food, is it?
Yeah.
Portion control.
I think just going for the one plate full.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, isn't it? It's portion control. Oh, right, so not eating till I just feel ill.
Yeah.
OK, that's really sensible.
But
Yoga?
But I think phraseology, like...
Anyone for yoga?
But that AJ, she's seeing those photos of herself in the magazine, she'd be feeling bad about it. But what you do now, I notice, is you've just got to come up with a phrase that turns a negative into a positive. In the old days, people would have a fat ass.
Yeah.
Now they have junk in the trunk.
Yeah.
Because it rhymes, and it's sexy because it rhymes.
But I think AJ was in there because she's about to die.
Right.
So it's a bit.
But she has
gone beyond the diet.
She has invited the photographers over.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And then
that
she's done a little
article's
bit
really
of,
weird.
here I am, leave me alone.
If you want to have a bit of a giggle, go into it's such a ludicrous article. Go and have a look. What is it? NW. Don't buy it, but have a look at that because they've just put her head on a thinner body.
It's someone else's body.
Just someone else's body, and gone like then and now. Look. But it's not her anyway. That's
It's extraordinary though, isn't it? Because these magazines sell.
I won't keep going on about it. We'll talk about it after the show.
Actually,
it'll be a fact sheet.
I don't want you to make fun of AJ anymore, okay?
Okay.
So we're just going to have a little...
No.
Thank you, Peter Dowling. Let's cross now to our celebrity cross-examiner. Please welcome Ronnie Cheng! Hey, Ronnie! Hi, Ronnie.
Oh, it's just fantastic.
Good. I got out of sync there, and now everyone knows that this is pre-recorded. How's your sex life? How's your sex life, Ronnie?
Oh, it's going great. I just released a sex tape, solo, on YouTube, hoping to leverage it into a line of handbags, fragrances, reality television appearances, and marry Kanye West.
So, Ronnie, who have you cross-examined this week? Great little guy.
Well, this week I sat down with the lovely star of Grease the Musical, Mr. Rob Mills. Here it is. Hi, Rob. Thanks for coming down.
Ronnie, thanks for having me. It's glorious.
Thanks for joining me at my bar.
Smooth.
So I hear that you are doing a production right now?
Yeah, I just started Grease the Musical.
Grease the Musical?
Yeah.
How's the production going?
It's going fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Good cast.
Do you include yourself in that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just said you're good.
Well, it's a good cast, yeah. Yeah.
So you famously dated Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
I just have one question about that.
Yes.
That's all.
Go for it.
Do you ever get tired of being asked about Paris Hilton?
Yeah.
And if so, is she a good kisser?
Yeah, it was 10 years ago, so I do get a bit sick of it, to be honest. And don't kiss and tell, mate, so not that kind of bloke.
So if you say nothing at all right now, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Take it however you want to take it.
So that's a no.
Just leaving it at that?
No. Yes? Yes.
No,
No.
No, I'm just not saying anything.
You're not saying anything, so that's a yes.
Well, I'm confused now.
You're not the only one. You were on Celebrity Apprentice as well?
Yeah.
So, Dawn Fraser.
Fraser?
Fraser, yes, that's what I said. Yes or no?
Yes or no what?
Just yes or no, you know.
No, I don't know what you mean. Like, Dawn Fraser, that's her name?
Yes, and?
That is her name?
Yes or no? Come on. Hours together, Celebrity Apprentice, tensions are high.
Yeah, no, that's a no.
That's a no?
Yeah.
That's a no?
Yes or no?
Jeff Fennick, yes or no?
Yes or no? I don't know what you mean. Like,
you know what I mean. Yes or no? But no for what reason? Because of him or because of you?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I'm saying you and Jeff Fennick, did you?
No.
Ever? No? No. What made that not work?
Me?
You.
Not into blokes.
Okay.
Yeah. And not into Jeff.
It says here, according to this piece of paper, that you have been described as one of Australia's leading men.
Yeah.
What is the secret to being a great leading man?
I suppose it's acting and singing and having a strong presence on stage.
Do you think a Chinese person could be a leading man?
Yeah.
Do you know of any? Name 5. Chinese people who have been a leading man in musicals anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I was watching an opera the other day on ABC and there was a...
Was it a Chinese opera?
I don't know.
That's really funny.
No, it was an Italian opera.
Do you think there's enough Asians in musical theatre?
Well, there's a musical called Miss Saigon.
Name 5 Chinese people on Miss Saigon.
Well, I don't know if they're Chinese or not.
Name 5 Chinese people. Just name 5 Chinese people. You know 5 Chinese people?
No, I don't think I do. But,
Not diverse. Earlier you said you had rogue charm.
Yeah.
What's your secret to having rogue charm?
I don't know. You have to ask the reviewer. I'm just me.
Do you think I have rogue charm?
You're a bit blunt and a bit aggressive. You could probably work on
Okay,
yourself.
well, Rob Mills, thanks for coming down to that bar. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Ronnie. That was great work, as always. Super.
Thanks for having me, Lawrence. Rob was one of the best-looking guys I've been able to see for a while.
Excellent. We'll catch you next time. We'll catch you next time, Ronnie. And just for the record, I can name 5 Chinese people. Mao Zedong.
Yeah.
Deng Xiaoping.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Help me.
Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
He was Chinese as.
Ronnie Cheng.
Ronnie Cheng.
Ronnie Cheng.
He's Malaysian. Done.
Okay.
Sorry, Ronnie. So now it's time to play What Have We Learned? Panellists, you know the answers because you've heard them during the show. Whoever yells the answer the loudest wins the point. And... Oh, my! Look at this.
That is impressive.
That is really impressive.
R2-D2.
I hate Dalek, you fucking idiot!
Wow.
Doctor Who really has come into the contemporary age.
That is so much more impressive than that jizz jar you had that time.
Shut up! That jar took a whole afternoon.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, in props.
Yeah.
The audience has turned. OK, are you ready to play?
Yes, Moon Man.
OK, you've got to yell out, Tony, if you know the answers here. What are Brooke's 2 loves?
Sausage and processed
Alfresco sex!
Alfresco sex, yes. I'll give you a point each.
Yes.
Does one pronounce the F in 12th?
12th!
Who was Tom Baker's offsider in Doctor Who?
The brown-haired girl!
He's getting fired up.
Yeah.
You look
love you.
You look like a booze bus.
More effective than a booze bus!
Oh, jeez. Is he all
He's
right?
got a suction cup. Watch
Just
him.
an 80-year-old guy in there with one of those. Sorry, no offence. OK, how do you win an iPod on Kyle's show?
You piss your pants!
Yes. How do you fix sprinkles? Yes, Tony, well done. Who is playing the new Doctor Who?
Oh. Peter Capaldi.
Yes, well done. And the winner tonight, as we count the votes, it's Zoe! Yay! Zoe Kuzma! And can I have a warm round of applause for our Dalek, please?
Well done, Dalek.
It is time to go. Thank you, Tony, Brooke,
Sorry.
Marty and Zoe.
Hey, man.
We're back next Thursday at 9:30. Till then, see ya!